Alright guys, welcome back to the Supreme Collector. As you can see, I've got the new Son Goku, legendary Super Saiyan, the one that's the updated version of the one with the chest strap Super Saiyan, that WWE type uniform he's got on there. So, thanks for coming back. Stay tuned, this is gonna be a good one. Goatku. So we got our legendary Goku here, legendary Super Saiyan. As you guys know, I have an upper pack already. As I do, I don't do unboxings on camera because I get mad excited, so I need to take the figure out like that, like rapid. But we can just look over the box real quick. We've got a really cool dynamic image in the front, as most of the boxes that we have come with. We got the Toei sticker, Dragon Ball Z, a bunch of Japanese stuff that I can't read. This one's in Vietnam, made in Vietnam, so that's nice. We've got, what else we got over here? We got some other poses we can do. Poses from where he's waiting for the planet to explode, or he's looking for the spaceship or something like that. We've got the Kamehameha. We've got my favorite blast effect, you know it. We've got what looks to be Super Saiyan 2 hair. I did see most of the anime. I don't remember the hair being like this, but maybe. And yeah, you know what they do. They always make the figure look as good as they can on camera. And the shading on the skin here, maybe it's the lighting, it doesn't quite match in person. But nevertheless, it is pretty nice. As we can see, it's for ages 15 and up. So if you're 14, get lost. But yeah, we got a really nice Goku action figure over here. So let's take the box back there and pull the figure in forward. And as you can tell, he can throw a mean punch. Like, look at that. Bang! That's a straight right. And he's blocking. He's fighting Alex Pereira right now. And Alex Pereira is not throwing that left hook because he's tucking the chin over that right shoulder. And he's blocking that head kick. So we've got Mr. Goku over here. And before I go into the accessories, let's just take a look here at Son Goku. The alien, the Japanese, well, technically he's not Japanese, but, well, actually, yeah, Japanese Superman. So, off the bat, what can I say? On camera, I think because of how my lights are coming off, it looks like the top of the head is a little lighter than I guess these creases over here. It's not as noticeable in person. In person, it looks kind of just yellow with a little bit hints of gold. The shading that I can tell that I like is on the pants. So it's a lighter color towards the bottom where the rips are, which would happen like if you ever ripped your jeans or something like that. You can tell, like, because of the fabric is shredding, it's lighter. So I dig that. I think it's cool. I don't know. I wish it was also on the back. I'm not gonna lie. But that's like a nitpick. Because overall, this figure's pretty sweet. So I like the paint job on the legs. There's been a thing going on about the chest. And I can't really tell the difference. I know that if you put it under studio lights, or I guess better quality lights than what I have, you might be able to tell the difference, but I can't. I'm seeing if on camera I can see a difference. Because I'll have you know, I don't look at the camera while I'm recording, I look at the figure. So, but I can't really tell too much if there is any. So, I don't know, for whatever that's worth. If you're gonna have them over regular lights, then you'll be good. And he's also got these like scratch marks all over him from fighting Freezer. So that's cool. I would have liked it if they were painted. That would have been sweet, but to be fair, they don't even shade the pants. So for me to expect that from them, I don't know, maybe a bit of lunacy. But for $60-something, you know, you might expect it. But I do like it that they even have it in the legs over here, even though we got the floating pieces over them. And we've got a piece of leg out here. The hash marks or the battle damage is over the fabric as well, the fake fabric. And just overall, I dig the design of it from the face down, because the hair is a lot. It kind of reminds me of the Beast Gohan thing, where I think this is almost there to the point where I think it looks stupid. Not there. If this was like, instead of here, if it was here, I'd be like, nah, it's a stupid figure. No. But I can live with this fine. It reminds me of like the Kids Next Door kind of thing. where I think it's number 4. He's in the desert and he's either dreaming or something, and his hair just keeps going crazy and crazy. That's what it reminds me of. So it's not really the figure's fault. I guess it's the Akira Toriyama's fault, or whoever the hell drew it. I'm pretty sure it's him. I don't remember it like this. I remember the hair more round for whatever reason. More round with less detail. Regardless, I still think it does look nice. I think there's really nice details in the face. If you can see that there. Like whatever bang up job they did with Trunks' faces, this guy's got it too. I got the Trunks review coming. I just figured I'd strike on this guy while the iron's hot since he just came out. So let's set him down over here. That way we can transition into looking at the accessories. Well, he's not going to stand on his own, is he? So I'm going to put him back on the stand. But we'll be back, people. We'll be back. Alright, guys. So I know we're a little zoomed in right now, but let's start off with the main headpiece right here. I mean, it's not an accessory, but technically it is. So we've got the main headpiece, the big headpiece. And let's remove the bang here. So, oh. Come on, bang. There we go. So this is what the head, the face looks like for this one. You see the nice, beautiful scan. And before I get on to the other faces, let's show you right here with the, I want to say, maybe not Super Saiyan 2 bang, even though he kind of looks like his dad, or excuse me, his son in Super Saiyan 2 form. And yeah, with this light, it does look extra golden. Actually, sorry, let me fix my light setting because it's not how I had it. There we go. So yeah, I think this looks pretty sick. Maybe I like the extra bangs a bit more. I can't really decide yet. And that was the regular stern face that he has got in the box itself. And this is the other head, the screaming face, but also the powering up head. So the sideburns look a little odd there, but it's not too bad. Look at how cool the tongue pops with the teeth and the green eyes. Like, it's insane how good they got this face. And let's remove the hair piece there. So now he's got some Vegeta action going on. And then you just pop it on like that. So that's the angry face, and we've got 2 more faces that we got to cover. So we've got the straight up, like, I'm about to bash your face in freezer. And we got the McCreeper face, you know, the Super Saiyan 4 creeper face. We got the Super Saiyan 1 creeper face out here. He's just looking at you like, like a nasty little Frenchman. I've got nothing against the French, but maybe I do. Nah, maybe. No, maybe. Okay, so now he's got 2 of each hand, so I'm gonna go over one, and you know you'll get the idea. Just the opposite is for the other hand. So we got these kung fu hands, right? The hiya kind of hands, his signature pose thing. We've got the tired Kamehameha hands right here, like they're a bit more spread out. We've got the more grippy Kamehameha hand. And we have the Kamehameha hands with a peg. And if you remember from my Super Saiyan 4 review, we get the ultimate blast effect once again. Except this one's blue to fit more with Goku. And there you go. Kaplawi. This thing is sick. It doesn't stop being sick. I love this accessory a lot. So those are the accessories. I think they're beautifully done. I like how they've got like the color, I guess you want to call it color gradient maybe. I like how it looks. It's more dense, the light through the middle, and as it comes out, it's you know, there's less light on the edges because he's trying to contain it all into the ball before he shoots it. And just this is what's escaping out because it's so powerful. So there's that. Now we're on to Buff Goku out here. I'm gonna keep this hair on, so let me zoom on out. Let's stay here. So the next piece I want to cover is articulation. And I'm gonna go not too slow because, excuse me, not too fast. No, not too slow because we know the articulation. There's just certain points that I wanna mention, and there's a like a sculpting decision on the body, which doesn't bug me a lot now in person, but in images it did, and in the dynamic image it did. It's not as bad as in person as I thought it was gonna be. So articulation for the head. Let's go with looking up first. He's on the double ball peg, by the way. So he looks up beautifully. So he's flying at Freezer. He's flying. He's gonna crack his face in half. You know, for killing his race, but mainly for killing his boy Krillin. And he looks down just enough. Actually, that's not true. He looks down beautifully. His chin is in his chest. I don't know what else I can say. His head does do the tilty thing, the Spider-Man tilt. His neck is also able to rotate, so that's cool, and go left and right, and it helps in his mobility in terms of going up and down as well, which is what gets the down part. Now, we're going to move on to the shoulder part, but we're going to focus on the butterfly joint first, because it's pretty cool. So, I don't know exactly how it works, because I'm not like an articulation genius or a figure engineer, but I do know this thing allows you to go back, not significantly, but a good amount, and forward. So you get to retract the scapula and flex the chest, or simulate that anyway. You can do shrugs, not trap to ear or shoulder to ear, but he can do shrugs, and he can do scapula decompression. I think that's what those are called, when you like bring your scapula down but without retracting them. So that's what he's doing there. And it goes nicely into the back, so it does a good job of looking sort of natural. So I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Look at his back and his traps. The man is jacked. He's ready for the Olympia stage. Look at those triceps. Lee Priest is thinking, damn, you know? All right. So now his shoulders do go all the way up. Fantastic. They go all the way around as well. We've got a big hinge, so I like that. I don't know why, it just makes it feel more sturdy for me. He's got the bicep swivel, he's got the double jointed elbows, and the ball hinge wrists, which they're a little bit impeded by the wrist cuff, but that's to be expected. So here we go. This is the weird part. So in the images, when I do that, you can tell it's like really pointy ribs, and for whatever reason they did it. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Like I said, I'm not an engineer. I do feel like it rubs up against the blue piece of the belt, and it doesn't let it go all the way down. But if you wiggle it enough, you're able to get the ab crunch. So up here, he's got he's on a ball, I think similar to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so he's able to rotate, and thankfully there's no squeakiness. He's able to go back a decent amount just on that ball, and then down that much, and he's able to go this way and that way, but I think that's both joints working together. And then both joints working together to go down, he's able to go that much, which is pretty good, and back about that far, which is also nice. And again, he does rotate as well. And in terms of his hips, he's able to kick up a little bit better than 90 if you force it just a wee bit. He's got thigh swivel. It's not stuck like my trunk, so I dig it. There's not really much quality control here with the articulation, so I dig that. He does the full splits. You just want to be careful because the edge of the hips get caught on the top of the trunks here, or the trunk piece, or the crotch piece, whatever you want to call it. Is there thigh swivel into the pant? No. There's double jointed knees that work beautifully. They did this pretty cool thing with the ankle where it's able to shift forward and then you can get it to come down all the way. It's a bummer though, they don't have it in terms to go up, so it doesn't really go up. You get a really nice rocker and a toe joint. So I don't know, I'm gonna say the articulation is pretty solid on this figure, along with the details. He, you know, paint would put him over the edge as one of the top figures of all time, but as he is now, he's definitely one of the top Gokus of all time. Top Goatku, I'm gonna call him. Alright, so stand by, guys. I'm just gonna come back with some figurines and do some size comparisons. Sorry, not size comparisons, just comparisons. So first off, I want to have him next to the original version of this Goku, and he is significantly less buff. He's also let me straighten this guy out, but I believe he's taller. And then we can also tell that there's a difference in the oranges. Like this one's much darker. And if I'm being honest, I like the skin tone on this dude more, on the older one. He's just, I think it's about the same size actually. So if we're just able to look at the skin tone on the original one, I think the shading is a lot better. I'll be honest, I like it. On the skin. On the pants though, I like the new one a lot more. I like the thickness on the new one too. I like how the delts just stick out. And overall the articulation on the new one's better. This one's not bad, but why get this one when the new one's out? Just get the new one. And it fits in with the bodies more. So, and then we can also see the difference in the hair shading, the candy corn hair shading, which I prefer this sculpt with hair and this shading. To be honest, the new one's not bad. I dig the new one. And now, let us compare him to, I don't know if this is the first 3.0 figure. Maybe. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's just as jacked. He's just less hairy, and he's a sick figure. And I like having both of these, you know, on my shelf. Yeah, I'm just glad now. Yeah, I just got a regular Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So hopefully they'll do powered down Goku with some clothes. We can do head swaps and whatnot. That'd be sick. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do one more comparison, another 3.0 body, and yeah, I'll be back. All right, closing thoughts. Can I recommend this figure to you? Hell yeah. I know the price is up there compared to like the full power Super Saiyan one, which was about 30 bucks. But this is a new era in the S.H.Figuarts. You know, we're getting these, maybe not new era, but like an updated wave, right? Where the new, this is like the new iPhone but for Figuarts. We got the new bodies. This is the software update, or technically hardware update. So it's gonna be nice to have these figures fit and scale with one another, and being able to do that by picking these up. In terms of design, I like it. The paint is lacking, obviously, as they do, but where it's applied, it's good. The details into the sculpt is actually done quite nice, and the articulation is as good as it can be without those weird cuts. So I'm a fan of these new hips. I really didn't like the other ones at all, to be honest. So if they were to keep the QC how they did on this one in terms of the articulation, boom, I dig it. It's perfect. They shouldn't change it. What I wish they would change, maybe add a little bit more paint. And for the people that did get the chest piece that doesn't match, it's unfortunate. And hopefully they can, you know, work on that. I got this guy from Big Bad Toy Store, so maybe my batch was the updated batch with the chest piece that isn't that messed up. Excuse me, that isn't messed up at all. So I recommend you get it with the accessories, the character. Yeah, get yours, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. I'm the Supreme Collector. I'm out.